Hello my wonderful viewers and welcome to another episode of Betty Adams Overanalyzes. Today we're going to take a fully spoilery look at chapter 30 of Doron Dororon. Now this manga, it has been constantly riding the edge of the bottom tier of Shonen Jump since it first came out. There are of course rumors going around that it's going to be cancelled after this arc. However, there have been rumors going around that it's going to be cancelled after the end of each arc from the beginning, so we'll see. I hope it isn't. I really hope so. I can definitely see the arguments for why people think it will be cancelled. But until we actually see it, I'm not calling anything. Alright, and a good illustration of why is, now remember, we've been leading up to a major character death. When all those new characters, basically the captains were introduced that the couple chapters ago, I said, well, which one of them is going to be first on the death roster? And it really did look like it was going to be, alright, let's see if I get this right, Kitabatake, the big Buddha-like guy that made such a big impression on our main character. But, however, now, one of the things that this mangaka has established is that anyone can die. So I really thought we were going to get a confirmed on-screen death in Kitabatake. But I genuinely don't know if he's actually dead or not. Alright, now, obviously we're going to be getting into the spoilers now for this chapter. That was alright. I guess you could call that a minor spoiler. Sorry, but question mark. Okay, so what's going on here? There will be spoilers from here on out, so to give you a chance to click away, I'll say go check out the links below the video to get a copy of my book, Humans Are Weird, I Have the Data, or Humans Are Weird, We Took a Vote. Kitabatake, the big, strong Buddhist guy that our Doro was so impressed by. What's going on here? So, he was off fighting the mysterious human all wrapped in bandages, covered in spells or whatnot, and the skull-looking dude. Now, in the process of this battle, Kitabatake takes a lot of damage. His 4 younger team members are brutally killed, or at least severely taken down, and then this chapter opens with him sitting hunched over meditation style in front of a tree or a post or something. Anyway, he's sitting there, his eyes are open. Then the traitor human carefully takes his glyph-covered hands and covers Kitabatake's eyes. Then removes his sword from his grasp. Very symbolic and everything. And then the guy with the bandages says, now eat up. Once you replenish your supernatural energy, you'll be able to regrow your arm. Thank you, I will. Now, there were at least 5 human corpses in that area, or either Kitabatake was dead in the scene or he wasn't. If he wasn't dead, he would be the source of supernatural energy for the skull guy to replenish himself with. But if he was dead, I don't know, can Mononoke replenish their supernatural energy from human corpses? Or does the human have to be alive and fresh? I don't know. But either way, we don't actually see that happening. But if Kitabatake already was dead and Mononoke could refresh himself from corpses, you had those other 4 corpses sitting there. Now, the concept that the mangaka has established that anyone can die, and the fact that the others can't sense him anymore, does argue that Kitabatake is dead. So, and maybe he is. I can't say for sure. But the whole start of this chapter, the first page, was the bad guy arguing against the wholesome, what do we call it? The wholesome heart-based philosophy of the main characters and the main characters' mentors. That if you have the power of the heart, you can survive anything. And the bad guy is mocking that. And the bad guy is using the evidence of this character's defeat and death as evidence, saying that it's a poor philosophy, and had Kitabatake focused more on swordship than on mastering some mysterious power of the heart, he would have had a much greater chance of defeating them. So Kitabatake's death is a material blow against the philosophy of our main characters, which in my mind is evidence that he's not dead. So what do you think? Is Kitabatake dead or is he not? And it's interesting that there's so much of the first chapter dedicated to that. All right, then we switch back to the classic shonen trump of the old guys focusing on their training after being inspired by the kiddos. Then we get our future death list, which one of these high-powered officers are going to die. Well, actually, it's all of our secondary characters standing in front of a monument to their fallen brethren and saying about how they're going to keep training. Then, finally, we get back to our main characters. Doron and Kusanagi are training with BFF Guy in the dojo. You get just a standard, regular couple of pages of training and preparation for the big battle. We see that the old guy is getting stronger and stronger. The young guys are too, and they start training together. Then we get a reestablishment of that philosophy of focusing on the heart that the bad guys were mocking. And then, of course, we have the attack and the plot twist that everybody saw coming because of our readers' omnipotent knowledge of the traitor in the midst. Of course, to our main characters, this comes as a shock as the protective barrier falls. And that's the first thing our main characters know about it. We as the readers know that there's a traitor in the tower that killed the rest of his team, allowing the protective barrier to fall. So what we have here, we have our heroes caught on the bad foot because their main line of defense was suddenly taken from them, and they're going to be facing a swarm of super powerful Mononoke. Does this mean that this series is getting canceled? Well, we don't know. We don't know just yet. I personally hope to see this go on because we still have to figure out why Dora has this strange power and ability to work with Kusanagi, or rather lack of power that allows him to work with Kusanagi. There does seem to be some mystery about the Mononoke that attacked Dora's mother, why his spine seemed to have affected Dora in this way. But maybe the series will be canceled. I don't know. What do you think? Are we looking at a short-lived series here? Or will it have the legs to keep on going? Hit that like and subscribe button and tell me what you think. Peace out, my wonderful viewers.
Humans are weird. We took a vote, and humans are weird. I have the data. 2 books in a series of human absurdity. Go check out these short story collections. What will our little green friends think of us when we finally do make it to space? Find out the answer in 2 books of human absurdity. Humans Are Weird, We Took a Vote, and Humans Are Weird, I Have the Data. Available on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Kobo, and Google Play.